Hi brownies, happy Monday. New setting today. I'm sitting where I sit to do my work at my work laptop. I've got my lamp on, it's pink, and in the background you can see, I can't point. That's a weaving I did on a weaving loom thing a few years ago. I quite enjoyed doing that. And I'm wearing cat ears because I can, because I'm grown up. I might take them off for my phone call that I've got with a colleague later. I might not. So it is Monday. I hope you enjoyed last week's challenges and all the things you've been doing. Again, thanks for all of the photos I've been getting and all the notifications that you're doing lots and lots of badges. If you would like your badges, you feel like you've missed out on badges, you feel like you're owed them. I've put some in the post today, out in the post box this morning. And please get your parents to send me your up-to-date post address and what badges you've worked on. I think a lot of your parents have my phone number, so if they want to WhatsApp me or text me, they can do it that way. I don't want you girls missing out on fun things, so let me know. Anyway, back to the important stuff. Last week we got to T, so this week it is, we're running out of letters, by the way, so we're only doing 3. T, U, V, and W. Okay, so U. U is for upcycling. Now, if you don't know what upcycling is, it's when you take a thing that was used for one thing, you do a bit of creativity with it, a bit of art, and you use it for another thing. You repurpose it rather than put it out in the recycling or put it in the bin. Look how much I can use my hands when I don't have to hold my iPad. It's just like I'm with you. We could do some Princess Pat on this one week. Anyway, so for instance, I had a really cute shoebox. Anyway, this is the lid of my shoebox, which is a drawer that I use for my stationery stuff. So all my colouring pens and stuff, when I need those, I upcycled it because I didn't want to throw it away, it's too pretty. I have not done anything to that. But you could, for instance, see if someone in your house has got a jar you can use to upcycle into somewhere to keep your beads or your buttons or your collections. Can you repurpose a upcycle? I don't know. Have you got an old T-shirt that you can ask a parent regarding if you can upcycle that into a dress for a teddy bear? That's always a good one. So think about things clothes you've grown out of. Do they fit a doll? I know loads of you like doing this. Can you cut a bit, make a headband for a doll? Can you make cat ears out of a cereal packet? These aren't these from Primark. So upcycle, use for upcycle. It's a new way. It's a different way of using things differently rather than putting them in the recycling, and it's good for the environment. V. V is for voice. I know, even though I can't hear you right now, I know that you guys have got a really, really good voice. So, and by voice, I mean V is for you for voice, and V is for using your voice. So I would like you to use your voice to change the world and think of a way that you can do that. Whether I know we've done a lot of posters in Windows, but how about you put ask permission to put a poster on the wall outside your house? I've seen on Tooting Common, where I go for my bike ride, people putting out little laminated hearts on trees, like sticking them in sellotape, so people can go and hunt them. So you can put your message on there, like "Have a nice day." So we're taking out. So when you go out on your walk, is there something you can do to raise your voice? Could you make a YouTube video with one of your parents or your guardian, and see if they'll let you put it on YouTube to talk about something that is important to you? Could you do a presentation for your class? Ask your teacher about something that's important to you. You might just be in the house, girls, but you can still use your voice. Send something to me, send an artwork or whatever, and I will quite happily put it on my Twitter. The only thing I need you to do is not have your face in it. So if you want your cuddly toy next to whatever you've done to raise your voice, tell me and get your grown up to tell me that you're okay for me to put it on Twitter. I will share it with my followers. I've got a few hundred, but who knows? I want you to share your voice. So think about ways you can do that. Remember, you will change the world one day, and you are changing the world just by staying in your houses and listening to the government guidance, as hard as it is right now. So V is for voice. Similar vein, but moving on. W. W is for writing. It's not school writing. I know you're writing a lot for school, but I want you to write about brownies. I want you to come up with a poem or one of those acrostic things where you write brownies down the side and then write about it. Could be a play, could be a cartoon strip. I don't mind a cartoon strip, that's still writing. Could be an essay, could be a short story. Anything. I want you to write about brownies, what it maybe something about what brownies means to you. Something that what brownies means to you, what brownies has done for you, what you've learned, how you think brownies is amazing. Friends you've made, anything. Promote brownies. So it's a little bit connected to V, but, and again, if you do something that you want me to share with the world, picture of you, picture of the work without you in it, and it will go on Twitter. But try and learn a type of writing that you've never done before. So if you've never written a haiku, if you're a haiku about brownies, I have not written a haiku in years. Do some research. You don't have to perform it. Write it. I don't know if there isn't a writing badge, but this is a good one for you to do right now. And that is it. So we've had 3 letters this week. They let me do sums in work, by the way, girls, and I can't hold the right fingers up. So U is for upcycle. V is for voice, use your voice. And W is for write. And the writing assignment is about brownies. So, and my final thing to share with you this week is what have I been crafting? This is coming a weekly thing, girls. I'm finishing stuff. So it's a great thing about lockdown. I've got time. This is what I've done this week. I thought you might like it. It's cross stitch that my mum got me a couple of years ago, and I found, like you do when you come in and go, I found it in a box. Found it in a box, and I did it. So that's got to go up somewhere. I might replace that weaving because it's been there for a while. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Some badges are in the post. I do remember to send them. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.